You're not so good at keeping this interesting, Mr. Director. I told you I would consider giving you the key for your restraints if you managed to entertain me. But what did you offer? Just cheap tricks and bad jokes. After I took the time to set up a camera and record this whole thing. Maybe you don't know as much about entertainment as people think you do. Yet, it just takes one word from you and suddenly I'm out of a job. Does that seem fair to you? Does it? Scumbags like you are what's killing the industry. But there's still hope. As long as you or your family tries hard enough, the industry will be the only thing dying tonight. I just hope your wife or son can do a better job. Well, how about it? Do either of you want to give it a shot instead? I guess my knife got them a little too motivated. Or maybe their plan was to make me slip and fall in their puddle of piss and tears. Not the best plan, but at least they're trying. Wish I could say the same about you, Mr. Director. I guess comedy isn't really your thing. So let's switch gears a bit. We'll try a drama next. Oh, don't give me that look. All you have to do is give me some interesting dirt. I'm sure there has to be something interesting between the three of you. Isn't that how Hollywood works? So, any volunteers? Oh, looks like your son has something to say. Maybe he'll get you out of this mess after all. Let's get that tape off your mouth. Go on. You're 18 years old, with your whole life ahead of you. Convince me to let you make it to 19. Oh, please tell us more about that. That's a pretty interesting rumor you found out, kiddo. To think your dad, the big shot director, known for his wholesome family movies, was actually having an affair. Can you believe that, ma'am? Do you think your husband was capable of screwing someone behind your back while preaching about family values from behind the camera? No, I suppose you wouldn't believe something silly like that. Especially because it's not true. Your man was not having an affair. Because there was no way he could stop at just one. Oh, no. Your loving husband made sure he spread that love to as many desperate actresses as he could. In exchange, their careers would be blessed. But if anyone dared to refuse his advances, then they would instantly find themselves in hell. All of a sudden, no one wants to work with you. No one can even see you. It's as if you ceased to exist overnight. That's right. I was one of those women. So unfortunately, your rumor isn't very entertaining. It's old news, kid. But hey, thanks for trying. The funniest part of that whole thing was the look on your mother's face as she realized just how much her lover is to blame for their current situation. I guess she did have some idea. But the truth still stings, huh? It's funny, but not funny enough. Now let's move on, shall we? We can try a romance next. In this scene, the doting wife learns that her husband is a heartless bastard, but still decides to take him back. Almost like her life depended on it. Oh, here, ma'am, let me get that tape off you two. Oh, much better. Now, give your man a nice big kiss. Do you think I'm kidding? Any decent romance needs to have a makeout scene. It's an important part of the story. It shows how close you two are, despite all the setbacks. The audience will love it. So go on, kiss your rotten husband. Just get it over with. I could tell you weren't really feeling it that time. Take 2. No, something's still not right. Can't you put a little more passion into it? Take 3. That was a little better, but not quite there. Take 4. Ugh. You know, I'm starting to think you're not taking this seriously at all. No, just forget it. Clearly, romance won't work here either. You're really killing my directorial debut. But that gives me an idea. You don't leave me with much choice after all. If you can't entertain me with any other genre, then we'll just have to switch to horror. But for this, I'll need your help, Mr. Director. I'll take off that... All right. You don't have any tape on your mouth. You were so quiet over there, I almost forgot. What's wrong? Got nothing to say to a washed-up, mediocre actress like myself? What about something to comfort your family? Anything? Anything at all? I guess not. You only enjoy talking when you're the strongest person in the room. Well, if you have nothing to say, then your family probably doesn't either. No, here. Tape goes back on for the both of you. Lucky for you, Mr. Director. I don't actually need you to say anything for this part. I just need you to open your mouth and make the dumbest face you can think of for the camera. If you do that for me, I promise to give you the key. Will you do that for me? Oh, good job. That is... How do you even do that? Oh my God. Whatever. Now keep it open and I'll... Well, there's what you've been waiting for, as promised. Glad I found a set with such a tiny bite-sized key. Good luck finding it again. But really, I have the utmost confidence in the two of you. Since you've endured living with this bastard for so long, I believe you are both very strong-willed. You'll do whatever you have to do to survive. Isn't that right? Well, I certainly hope so. Because I don't know how much time you have left now that I turned on this gas stove. But I'm sure it's plenty of time to find that damn key, wherever it might be. Here, you'll probably need this knife more than I do. Don't worry, I made sure to sharpen it. Well, I'll get going now while you three, catch up. It was a real pleasure meeting all of you. Bye-bye now.